Hello everyone. In this video, we will see how to return the value from the function. In the previous example, we passed the value to the function and we print the value after doing some calculation, but we didn't return any value back to the original function. So here we will see how to return back the value from the function. So here we will create one program where we will create a function which will add 3 to the number and return back the value to the main function. So let's go away. We will say something like define function name is add. I will say a equal to a plus 3, and now to return this value back to the calling function we will use the return statement. We'll say return a. Now in the main function we will say something like x equal to 4. We will say x equal to add x, and now we will say print value of x each. Now let me run this program. You can see here the originally the value of x was 4, we and then we call the add function. In the add function we added the 4 to the number, and then we return the value back to the calling function. So basically this function return the value 7, and this value was assigned back to the variable x. So now we are saying we print the value of x is 7. So suppose if I call this function again, then the value of x become 10. You can see something here. Let me run this program now. You can see here earlier the value of x was 7, then we call this function again. Then the value of x is 10. Also there is one very important thing. See, if you're coming from the C or C++ world, in those programming languages we cannot return the multiple values from the function. But in case of Python, we can return more than one value back to the function. So let me get another program. Return multiple values. So let me create one function here. Define add a b. What this function will do? This function will add the 1 to the a equal to a plus 1, and this function will add the 3 to the b, and this function will return both the value together back to the original function. So we will say return a comma b. Now in the main function, if I say x equal to 1, y equal to 1, I will say x comma y equal to add x y print value of x and y are. Let me run this program now. So you can see here that initially the value of x was 1 and the value of y was 1. Then we call the function add. Inside the add function, we added 1 to the x and 1 to and 3 to the b. So basically we added the 3 to the value to the y, and then we return the two variables a and b back to the function. So basically a was assigned back to the x and value of b was assigned back to the value of y. So 1 was added to the x and 3 was added to the y. So you can see here the value of x and y are 2 and 4. So remember one thing, in Python, from function we can return no value, we can return one value, or we can return more than one value. That's all in this video. Thanks to everyone.